Hi everyone, my name is Elena and you are watching a Marvelous Designer tutorial. This video is going to be divided into two parts. The first part that right now we are going to watch is going to be about modeling in Marvelous Designer, and the second part is about texturing in Blender. So let's begin. First, I'm going to use hardware and trims. I scroll down and click on shoulder pads. Female, I want the bigger shoulder pads. Right now, I know this is not the best way to use shoulder pads, but I'm going to freeze them. Otherwise, you should sew this part to your sleeves. And to be sure that they are going to be beneath my outfit, I decrease their layer and freeze them. Control K. Okay, now pattern making. Here should be about 6 to 8, I think. I think I exaggerated it a little bit. I press on C to curve this part. Now Control D. And now Control C, Control V to have a copy of it for the back, and Ctrl G to rotate it, to flip. For the back part, there is a difference. There are two differences. One is that you should push or pull, does it matter? Push or pull? Delete the point. Okay. Control S. No, I like to have this, but I bring it up and I press on C. And like this. Also here, I forgot. Also here, I forgot. I'm forgetting everything. Okay, the second difference is for the neckline of the back part, that it's not too much. In real world, this height should be just 2 centimeters and this should be 8. Now let's sew. Okay, for these parts, if you get confused, use 3D sewing tool. Okay, for being sure that nothing interferes to another, I select all of them and Ctrl H to strengthen them. Oh, look what I forgot. Today is the day that I'm going to forget everything. So let's sew this part to this part to this. Okay. It's a little large. I pressed on C because when you press on C, Then you press on Z, Zeta. It gives you these arrows that lets you control the curve. I really like it. But if you do it with V, it doesn't give you the arrows. Oh, give me the arrow. Where is my arrow? Oh, it's here. So let's say Ctrl H. Let's see. Okay, it's good. Just these two parts. I'm going to make them smoother. Okay, now let's make the sleeves. I make this rectangle. Usually it should be, I think, 60 centimeter. Here, I like it to be 17. Don't ask me the reason. $22. Okay, 22, 15. Now I cut it. I press on A, delete. I press on X and divide this into 3 parts. The first point is going to be deleted. I press on C to curve them. Okay, it's good. Now try to bring this one inside and unfold. Okay. If this curve is pointy, you're going to have a puffier sleeve in this part. Okay. Now let's sew this. Shift F, select your object and select one of the arrangement points. Ctrl D. Okay, and okay, I need a shorter sleeve, so let's see. Okay, I want it to be a little bit large. What is my fabric? Shoulder pad. Really? Okay, I'm not going to know what I'm going to do right now. Okay, this is about 5 centimeter. I add other 2 centimeters to it, and here I right click and I say I'm going to roll it up for 5 centimeters. Okay, apply. The pen cannot be rolled up. Please decrease the particle distance. Okay. Increase or decrease. 5. Okay, 5 is a lot. 10. And roll up. Apply. Okay, 5. Why cannot be rolled up? Mister, roll up. Why you cannot do it? Let me sew. Maybe the problem was not being sewed. Yes. And like this. Okay, it's better to solidify. And just like that. Now Ctrl D for the other part. Okay. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is to make an collo. How much? 9 centimeter. No, 1847 in 7 centimeters. Okay, press on N and sew it like this. This part is 17.16 17.16 in 7 centimetri. Okay, press on N. Okay, Ctrl G. Okay, now first let's make an invisible fabric. How it is going to be invisible? By decreasing its opacity to 0, really 0. I start from here. I need something about 2.5. I'm going to copy it. I think I did something wrong. Yes, this one should be here, then here should be 2.5, and this one should be here, something like this. Yeah, I'm not going to be too much precise here because it's going to take too much time. It's important that you learn the technique. I give the invisible fabric. I think this part needs to be go up, so I select both of them. Internal line of 1 centimeter, 1.5. Now I like to have something here. I should make another point beside every point. If not, all the lines will move. Now, if you see, I can just move this part. Yeah. I like, maybe it's different from what you see in the thumbnail of this video. But also that one is made like this, cotton sew. Press on G. Okay, I press on X. Okay, I need 2 points here to be able to drag this one. If you have measures, it's better, it's cleaner. I don't have measures, I just want to teach. Let's add a new fabric. I call it neon. You should know that base of your fabrics you can texture in Blender. Separating by the fabric is really important. Now here I make this line and I make an internal line. I don't want it to be extended. I want it to be simple as possible. Okay. Now here I want a circle. Do you see it? I try to make it in the center. So now I press on Z and here I say add point to the intersection. Also here I say add point to the intersection. Now divide this point. What is it? Internal point. Right now I can delete them with delete. And this one I drag them and join the overlapping points. Did you see that? Okay. Did you know that I turned off my internal, showing my internal lines? Okay. I think here I made something like this. Let's copy it, Ctrl C and right click and have a mirror paste here. Okay, join the overlapping lines. When this circle is white inside or is empty inside, it means that these points aren't merged. So we join them. Okay, now simply I can select it or I can convert it to whole. convert it to whole and then clone a pattern, and then with M free swing tool, by double clicking I can superimpose over, do this, Ctrl D. Okay, this model maybe is different, then yes, it's going to be different than what you saw in the thumbnail because the measurements are different. The same thing is going to be also in the back part. I'm not going to put too much time. Now I'm just going to finish the back part. Okay, let's see. Okay. I say I'm going to have it like 4 centimeters. Here 4 centimeters, and again 4 centimeters. Something like this. I cut and sew it. Because I didn't trim them, that message came out. Where am I? I was teleported. Maybe like this. Okay, here I say I'm going to rotate it and parallel to what line? This line. So well, now I know it's parallel to this strap, and now I trim it. And since yeah, it's odd to have just this part like this and this part. Now what I should do is to come up with one. Let me see. Okay, this part can be like what I showed you. You can also continue this line. I think I did a mistake, and this part based on the 3D model should be here. Yes, this one should have been inside. Let me see, can I do something? No. I'm thinking about something. So nothing. I would merge them. Okay. Now I'm going to increase the opacity. Yes. And now with my line tool, line on 3D pattern, I'm going to make a shape. It's not going to be neat. Let me see. Okay. But if you want, you can make it neat. 3 and 12, it's too much. No, I'm going to be here. Okay, let's say this is the line. Now edit 3D and trace it or convert to internal line shape, internal shape. Okay, the last thing to do is to make a rectangle. I make clone as a pattern. I divide it into 9 parts. So one other thing that I can do, because if I had more lines, maybe I had to do it for the rest of my day, so I copy it and Ctrl+V. Now I should lock my pattern and select all of my internal lines and cut and sew. I hope I don't see anything in the danger zone. Okay, my avatar, female, her name is Camilla. So, skin, and what was that? Skin? It wasn't skin. Sharing folder, copy the address, and here oh my god, thank god. Okay, clone as internal line. Okay. Okay, this is the last part. It's something simple. To have a thick seam line here on 3D seam line, I'm going to increase these numbers. think the same thing happened there, yes. And the last thing is that I'm going to have literally buttons. The last thing, oh, it's the third time that I'm saying it's the last thing, but it's not the last thing. The last thing is to pretend that we are having a zipper. Why? Because why we are going to pretend? Because you cannot texture the zippers of Marvel's Designer in Blender software. So I just pretend that I'm having a zipper and oh my god, and I cover it. So internal line 1. Do you know what I do here? I'm going to teach you something new. Okay, split in the center. I need 3 centimeters. That I need these two lines. Center, a 3 centimeter space segment. I need okay. And now I make this 3 centimeter into, how much is this? Let's say 15. I pretend that I'm having one. Then I try to add detail like decreasing particle distance and add some top stitches, and maybe like what I told you, I may increase this in the intensity of my seam lines. And the next part is going to be about texturing in Blender. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a nice day. Bye.